Hey YouTube. So today I'm going to be taking a look at my Game Boy Color collection. Now, I've got two Game Boy Colors here. I've got this one, which was my cousin's original as a kid. I've always liked this color. This is the clear purple. I've always liked the idea of it being clear, and I think it's cool how they brought that back with the 2DS not too long ago. They have a clear version now, so that's pretty neat. As you can see, it's in, decent condition, I guess. It still works. And then, of course, I still have my original childhood Game Boy. This is the one I got back in 2000. And, I played this a ton as a kid, and for one thing, I got this in 2000, and I didn't replace it until 2004. So, I've had this the longest of any Game Boy, or any game system I've had for that matter. And, yeah, I played this thing a ton as a kid, especially Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, which I'll show off here in a second. Where did I put it? Okay, here we go. Yep, just want to show you guys that it does indeed still work. So let me turn that on here. Oh yeah, this game brings back a ton of memories. Like I said, I played this non-stop as a kid. That's not my original file, by the way, but just one I kind of started. But yeah, so now I'll show off my games, starting with, of course, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Next we got Gex 3, the Pocket Gecko. It's a pretty decent platforming game. I haven't played much of that because it's actually not mine. It's my cousin's from when he was a kid, so I didn't play that game much, but yeah, it's a pretty decent game. Next we got, of course, Pokemon Crystal. Very good game here. My favorite Pokemon game, actually. As you can kind of tell, I've replaced the battery in here. You might be able to see the electric tape in there. Yep, I replaced the battery in this only about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and so I should be set for the next few years. But of course I got the Mega Memory card just in case. But yeah, I should be set for a pretty good amount of time. Next we got Donkey Kong Country. Pretty good version of it. I prefer to play the Game Boy Advance version, if possible, but that version's good too. I played that a lot as a kid. Next we got Wario Land 3. Very good Wario game. And as I mentioned in the last video, this video will also include hybrid games. Meaning games that they were designed for the Game Boy Color, in color, full color and everything, but they work on the Game Boy as well. So, to start off with those, here's Tetris DX. Pretty good game. Basically takes, Tetris you know and love and puts it in color, so pretty good game there. Next we got Mario Tennis. Pretty good game. As tradition for handheld Mario Sport games, it's got like an RPG mode where you go around and play tournaments and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Next I got Pac-Man. I'm trying to read what it says there. Special Color Edition. Sorry, it was kind of small. Yeah, there were two versions of this as it kind of references to. There was this version and the one that was just for the Game Boy. Didn't include color at all. Next we got Men in Black, the series. This is also my cousin, so I didn't play this much, but it's basically a side-scrolling game. I haven't played enough of it to really get my opinion on it, but, it's probably decent. Next we got Kirby Tilt and Tumble. This game's pretty fun. Obviously you can't play it with the Game Boy Player or the Game Boy Advance SP, but if you have a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance, you can play this because, the cartridge has to be upright, but yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Just wish there was a way to play it without the motion, because that way I could play through it again, but, whatever. It's still a good game. Next we got Mario Golf, which, same situation as Mario Tennis, where it's got kind of a RPG mode built in. Next we got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. And then we got Bug's Life. It's another hybrid game. Pretty decent game, but it's a typical movie game, I guess. Next we got Lego Racers, another one of my cousins, but I have played a little bit of it, and it's pretty fun. Next we got Tarzan, which is very similar to Bug's Life, actually. You know, not much more than you expect from a movie-based game. And finally, and this is one from my childhood, let me let it focus. Tonka Raceway, including battery, fuel to rumble. I also had the PC version of this as a kid, but yeah, it's a decent game if you're a kid. Nowadays it's not too great, but it's a childhood favorite of mine, so I keep it for that reason. But yeah, guys, so that's it for my Game Boy Color collection. Please make sure to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video when we do Game Boy Advance. So see you guys then. Bye.